My apologies, but apparently I need to disable my onboard laptop cameras to get the proper one to actually work and not have it hijacked. So, thank you. Sorry for the delays, and I'm sorry that we lost our people that were waiting. As we can see at our starting point, we have 3 strands across the sides of the mirror. We'll see how far we get this time. for those who are watching on the replay, since there's nobody on live, I am angry braiding right now because I am really frustrated with my computer hardware, which seems to want to interrupt nice scheduled streams. Gets very frustrating when I get things just about right. I'm ready to start. Everything looks good. I'm going to start on time. And then it grabs the wrong camera and I can't change it. And it's a lousy camera for being able to show what I'm doing. So I've got to kill the stream, which makes the link bad. And when people try and follow it, it doesn't take them anywhere. I don't always see the new link. So I'm just braiding, burning off some frustration. I hope it doesn't bother anybody. But one of the things braiding actually does is makes me feel calm and relaxed. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on at this point. Time to raise up the bag. Okay, half the tama let down. That is one. That is 2. That is 3. And that is 4. So I'm ready to drop down the other half now. Yep, I'm actually getting to the point where I'm down to pretty much just the leader. I want to make a knot out of that when it's not supposed to be a knot. Okay. There we go. Let's try this one again. Better. The reason this is taking a little more time than normal is because they don't like sliding over the knots when you switch to the leader. But the nice thing is you really only have to deal with this once per tama. And then once you're past it, you don't really have any more knots that it can hit when it slides across. So almost there. Ah, welcome. I really do apologize about the messed up link. Apparently, my laptop likes to, even though I've selected the correct camera, picks the wrong one when I start the stream. And then once that's done, I can't fix it. So I have to kill the stream and restart it. So I apologize for that. And I just dropped the tama down to the point where they switch over to the leaders. So we are getting really close to having this braid done. When I started, I had 3 lengths of braid across the mirror. And we're back down to no viewers again, at least live viewers. And I just had a Tama unroll itself, so let's get that fixed. There we go. Relatively quick fix. That does occasionally happen with the less strands in there, or less times around. They don't always have the friction necessary to keep from unrolling if there's an issue. Hey, we've got somebody on again. Thank you very much for joining. I do apologize for having to kill the old stream link and create a new one, but when I started it up, the wrong camera got grabbed, even though the right one was set up properly. And once it does that, I can't get it to go back to the right one, and I have to kill the stream. So I do apologize for that. Don't know how many people are dropping in. I do see the occasional viewer who's in and out, but I'm getting close to the end of this one. Time to bring the bag up again. And I think it's time for another Tama drop. Excuse me. Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm in the middle of dropping the Tama right now. I'm pretty much finishing off the current threads and switching over to the leaders. So we're really close to getting done with this braid. I apologize for the screw up on the streaming link. My laptop grabbed the wrong camera, and I have not been able to figure out how to get it to go to the right camera when that happens. So in the future, I'm just going to leave the onboard camera for the laptop disabled so it can't grab it. Apologize for the coughing. Any questions or anything you want to know about Kumihimo? Alrighty. Grab the wrong one there. That does occasionally happen when I get a little distracted or tired. Fortunately, the color pattern makes it easier to tell when I'm doing something like that, as opposed to being solid colors. Yeah, I apologize for that. I think that as long as I leave the onboard camera disabled, that should resolve that from happening again. It gets really frustrating. So if you go back and watch the earlier part of the stream, you'll find me annoyed braiding. I think a little later tonight I'm going to do a 3D printing stream. I'll just take the camera out to the garage, set it up for the printer, and run it, and try and get some other stuff done in the garage and answer questions or chat with people on the stream then. But yeah, to show you how far along I am completely onto the headers, or the leaders, not headers. Well, the reason I do it when I do kumihimo is that while I may occasionally make the error, it helps calm me down quite a bit. So it's nice and relaxing. This is really kind of my form of meditation. But yeah, frustrated can easily lead to errors in skills. Well, it looks like I've got reasonably consistent braiding. There's not a major difference in the length of the where the thread and leader switch over. These are going to be a little long for comfort until I get them braided up a bit, mainly because there's like double knots to slide over. And just about ready to start braiding again. And there we go. Yeah, I can definitely see that. I did go ahead and get order another 3D printer, though it's a really new model. So while it theoretically should arrive the end of near the end of October, it might be November or December before it actually shows up. It's a decent quality one, so I'm sure that when it does arrive, I'll be happy with it. And it's even set up to where you can kind of automatically do time-lapse video for it. Figure that'll help get the channel views up a fair amount. One of the oh, thank you for the like too. One of the nice things about the 3D printer, I just stumbled across a hair bun and pin holder for my wife. It's a cat. It's not really, but it's reminiscent of a cat skull shape, and my wife was really happy with it. So now I've made about like 7 of them, and I've got requests for a bunch more. So I figured I'll print video, live stream printing some of those. Probably not the whole thing because it runs like 4 hours for a print. Sorry to hear that. I know a lot of people use Fusion 360, but I've had, as a administrator, issues with dealing with AutoCAD's part maker server when they bought out part maker from Delcam, and they were going to be integrating it with everything. So it's probably the features are probably a part of Fusion 360 now, but for my router software, I use Carveco Maker, and for the 3D printer, I use Cura Slicer. I don't actually design the models that I've been doing, though I really should pick up that skill. And at my day job, where I'm a CNC machinist and programmer for a plastic shop, I use Mastercam. So most of my skill set's in Mastercam, but that does help translate over with Carveco Maker. I just have to figure out how to work around the limitations in Carveco. I can do some, 3D modeling a little bit in Mastercam, but I'm doing that for my employer, so it's kind of hard to do it on my own since I don't have my own dedicated computer, so it's not like I can use it on my lunches. But that should change fairly soon. Time to slide the bag up. When I started the stream, I was able to get 3 lengths across the mirror. And I'm actually up to a 4th one now, and it's only been about 48 minutes, so I'm making good progress. The printer I ordered is a FL Sun V400. It's a Delta, and theoretically it's supposed to be able to get 400 millimeters a second printing speed. I'm probably not going to push it that far, but it's nice to know that I've got a fair amount of speed available. Cut down on the time for printing, get more stuff out. The next braid I've been asked to do is the Karakumi braid, which is a very flat braid that has diamond patterns on it. Apparently the tension is very hard to get right, so I may not stream the very beginning of it until I'm pretty sure I've got it down right, so I don't lead people astray if I screw things up at the beginning. But that's going to be on the other Marudai, which is not quite done with its braid. So I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do on this one. Hey, we're up to 2 people. Welcome the next person on. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm doing my best to do that. And we're getting close to the end of this particular braid. I'll probably keep the stream up till I get the leaders up onto the mirror. I figure I'll do the next braiding stream Tuesday. I've got some constable work I need to do tomorrow night. And if anybody on is in the SCA, I'm actually talking about as an elected law enforcement officer, not an SCA officer. I've been a constable for 6 years now, or actually almost 7 once this election cycle hits. And it's been an interesting job. I got it because I noticed nobody was running for the ballot and wrote my name in and won with 100% of the vote, all one of it. That was a bit of a surprise. It's not always fun work, but it is kind of satisfying. Not sure what your comment is, Bane Iron Hand, about voting. Yep, I did indeed only get one vote. That was my vote. I did get reelected last year, and I had about just under 400 votes, which was about, I think, 60% of the total ballots for that station. Constables are only elected per precinct, so there's only the one for me. So, and nobody was running against me, which makes it much easier. But yeah, as I told my wife when I got elected, the job even comes with a badge. Her response was, "What, are you 5?" Not that I'm aware of. In Pennsylvania, constables have to pay for all of their own equipment, so I bought it from a badge maker, uniform supply place. I'm looking at a couple of frazzled threads here, so I might actually stop this before the leaders get on here, just so it doesn't mess up the finish on the braid. Yeah, looks like one of the threads broke. So, given that, let's see, this is, you can see how it's pretty much the end of the threads, I think I'll go ahead and stop it here. So probably a 3D printing stream later tonight, and I hope to get this finished off before the next stream, the end finished. But this should be the last braiding stream for this one. And I got probably about 5 feet, maybe 6 feet of braid on this one. Looks rather nice. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Let's turn off one of these lights here so the white balance doesn't blow out so much. There we go. What I'm planning on doing is I am going to take it out or cut the threads off the leaders here, and then pull the braid out. And then at the point of braiding, I will probably sew it so that it doesn't come unraveled. Then give it about maybe this much fringe on the end and cut it off there. Any other questions before I head out? Realize it's about 20 seconds between when I say something before you'll actually hear it. I used to just tie knots around it, but I've tried to improve my quality as time goes on. Okay, you have a safe one. Don't hurt yourself chopping wood, and talk to you guys later. Have a safe one and braid well.